A, B, and C, D are parallel. Find the size of angle X. Give a reason for each stage of your working. So immediately, when you're dealing with parallel lines, what topic is it? It's the angles and parallel lines topic, isn't it? We did this a couple of weeks ago, right? So let me just move this here. When did we do it? We did it in September, 16th of September, right? This topic here. Okay. So whenever you do these types of questions, always ask yourself, what topic is it? Because if you know what topic it is, you know what area that you're going to need to tackle or you're going to need to think about in your mind. Okay. So firstly, when you're dealing with angles, parallel lines, always just try and remind yourself of the rules. So let's remind ourselves of the rules. I want everybody to tell me on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being I don't know any of these, haven't got them memorized, and 10 being I know all of these perfectly well, and I know how to answer them when I'm doing questions, or I know how to work with them when I'm doing questions. I want everyone to give me a number from 0 to 10 with how well you know these rules. See a 10, can see a 7. Any other numbers, guys? See an 8, can see a 6.5. So we all need to get these to tens, okay? Right? Because you don't get these in the exams, okay? So you need to make these a 10. You need to know these very well. So if I go back here, right, we're trying to find the angle marked X. Now, what I will do is just mark as many angles as possible, right? And see what I can come up with. So the first thing that I see is, well, I've got this angle here, which is in a triangle. I've got this angle here, right? And I've also got this angle here, right? Now, if I can work out what this angle is, and I can work out what this angle is, I'm in business because the angle X is the third out of three angles on a straight line. What do we know angles on a straight line add up to, guys? Because somebody remind me. Exactly. Well done, Simrit. Well done, Trish. Well done, Heidi. We know that angles on a straight line, they add up to 180. So if I could calculate the two angles, the one in blue and the one in yellow, I'll be able to take it from 180 and that will give me X. Okay. So let's work out the yellow angle because it's the third one in the triangle. So we got 48 plus 35, 48 plus 35. 8 plus 5 is 13. Is that correct? Yep. Carry the one. 1 plus 4 is 5. And then add 3 is 8. So it's 83. We happy with that, guys? 70, 78. Yeah, 83 degrees. So this angle here is 83 degrees. Okay. Now this one in yellow, guys, right? Which rule is this? I'm going to give you a hint, guys. Actually, I'm not going to give you a hint. Out of the four rules, right? We've got these. I'll let you glance at it again, right? We've got alternate angles at the top, which is a Z shape. We've got corresponding angles, which is an F. We've got vertically opposite, which is an X. And we've got co-interior angles, which is a C, right? Which rule do we think the blue angle represents in terms of how to calculate it? What do you guys think? Close, close. So what I see here, for me, when I look at it, I can do this shape here or this letter. This is a C backwards. Yeah. And when you have a C backwards, right? Then the rule is, does anybody know the rule? You've got a line like that, a line like that, or like this. You've got these two angles here. Yeah, well done, Heidi. The co-interior angles. So co-interior angles, right? And we know that the angles here, they actually add to make 180. Yeah? They add to 180. So if I know one of the angles, I could take it from 180 to find the other, which would mean that this angle is what, guys? We know that this angle 120 plus that one, they must make 180. So what must the blue angle be? Exactly, right? This angle in blue is going to be 180 minus 120, which is 60 degrees because of the co-interior angle rule. So this is 60 degrees. Are we happy with that, guys? Does that make sense? Yeah. Now that angle X is on a straight line, so we can finish this off, right? Because what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add those two other angles, 60 plus 83. That's just going to be 143, no? 80 plus 60 is 140, add the 343. So that means, so angle X has to equal 180 minus 143. Do we agree with that, guys? Does that make sense? Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic. Which is just 37, isn't it? Yeah. So this angle here is 37 degrees. All right, x is equal to 37. And that's our answer.